Hello and welcome to the beautiful and vibrant city of Bristol. My name is Jack and I'm the Communications Director here at BillyChip. We've had this plan for a while now, but I'm very pleased to announce the start of the BillyChip Foundation Series, a 3-part documentary series, each focusing on one of the key themes of BillyChip: compassion, connection, and choice. Today's episode is all about compassion, and we'll be meeting a group of volunteers that give up their evenings to make sure the people in our city are safe on the streets at night. But first, for those who don't know about BillyChip, let's take some time and find out all about it. The idea of BillyChip was thought up by my best friend, Billy Abernathy-Hope. Billy realised that a lot of members of the public feel hesitation towards donating cash directly to people sleeping rough through fear of supporting harmful addictions. Billy thought that why isn't there a token that the members of the public can donate directly to rough sleepers that can only be spent on provisions that will be a benefit to them. Sadly, Billy passed away in 2018 following a motorbike accident whilst he was travelling in Thailand. So myself, his friends and family set up BillyChip in his memory. This is a BillyChip. You can buy these from over 500 outlets across the UK for £2. You put it in your pocket, and when you next see a rough sleeper, you give it to them and they can go into any participating outlet and redeem it for takeaway food and drink. Many outlets offer more. For instance, our central co-op stores will offer a meal deal for 2 chips, and we've just recently signed up Jollies, so homeless people can go into those stores and redeem Billy Chips for pet provisions such as dog food. As well as providing food and drink for homeless people, every time you buy a chip, you're also making a donation to the BillyChip Foundation that provide grants to other grassroots causes supporting people sleeping rough on our streets. We're incredibly grateful for all of the support that the BillyChip community has given us over the years, allowing us to make donations to these amazing causes and volunteer groups, such as the one that we're featuring today, the Bristol Street Pastors.
To be involved in Street Pastors, you have to be a church member. You have to be a church goer and to have been going to a church for at least a year. We are a group of Christians who've come from lots of different churches in Bristol who go out on a Saturday night to care for people on the streets, to chat to them, to listen to them, to pray with them if that's what they want. Basically, our strapline is we're here to listen, here to help, here to care. There's a lot of angst out there. There's a lot of people that need help. Let's start with the homeless. What they want more than anything is recognition as a human being. If we stop and talk to them, they're lovely, most of them. You get the odd few who perhaps might be a bit more challenging because of mental health issues, but mostly they're lovely, lovely people. Lord, thank you for bringing us all together this evening. May we find as many people as we can that are in need tonight of our help, of our presence, and of course, the BillyChips.
Let there be peace on the street of Bristol as we serve our community, as we serve Bristol on the streets. Lead us to places that we are needed and use us as instruments in your hands, that we will provide all the needed help for the people who are vulnerable on our streets. Whatever it takes, give us the patience, the compassion, and the love that you would exhibit if you were here yourself. Thank you because you're faithful, God. Amen.
This is Jack, who's actually from BillyChip.
What's your name, buddy?
My name's Philip.
Nice to meet you, Philip. I'm Jack. How long have you been staying here?
Well, I basically lost my job and it was a live-in, free food and everything like that. And I've come here for a trial shift and an interview.
Yeah.
Did my trial shift and interview last week, waiting for him to get back to me. He got back to me yesterday. So now I'm waiting for the next, in 3 days, this Wednesday, I've got another trial shift again and hopefully I'll get working.
Wow.
So head chef, kitchen manager.
Yeah.
Free living, free food.
Oh, bless you, man. I wish you all the best with that. It's good to hear that you've got a path to sort of get off the street.
It's been a struggle.
yeah, oh, bless you, man. But yeah, anyway, take care. It's a pleasure to meet you. Have a good night. Stay safe.
God bless, sweetheart. We'll see you, well,
I hope, in the nicest possible way, I hope we don't see you. I hope you get yourself sorted.
It is currently about 10 past 11 at night. We've just taken a quick walk down Park Street, and already we've visited dozens of people, a couple of homeless people that we've given out Billy Chips to. We've had a chat with some of the door staff, and I'm really surprised about how welcoming everyone is, how kind people are, how sort of, jolly and good-spirited that everyone is, and the amazing response that the street pastors get in the city. So we've just got onto Corn Street, and we've just met Jason, who you've been cared for by the street pastors previously, haven't you?
Yeah, 2 years back.
Yeah. And why were they why were you in need of their care?
Well, I wasn't in the religious side of stuff, but they didn't push it on you either, so that was good. It seemed like a really good altruistic thing that they were doing.
And you used to be homeless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been homeless a few times. Bristol's been really good to me, I come from up north, and there was nothing like the opportunities you got in Bristol. I got a house now.
Yeah.
I got a lot of help in Bristol.
Well, I'm really glad to hear you're sort of back on your feet, and I'm really glad that you were sort of fortunate enough to have the care of the street pastors years ago when you were in need.
Yeah.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure to meet you, buddy.
You too.
Stay safe, and hopefully, we might see you out another night.
Second half of the night is quite often gathering up the waifs and strays who've fallen due to drink or drugs, of course. We have a good relationship with the police, we have a good relationship with the alcohol recovery unit and ambulance service as well. At the beginning of the evening, one of our jobs is to collect up bottles, empty bottles, and glasses that have been left lying around the streets of Bristol. Somebody can come along and break the glass and there's an immediate weapon. So we remove that from the streets.
The profile of street pastors, because we've been doing it for so many years, is such now that they can sometimes get back for their half-time break and the message comes over the radio, street pastors, please, can you please go to a certain place? So they're seen as one of the groups out there that are needed, and they've got a role that's different to the role of the emergency services. We get supported officially by groups such as the Bristol Initiative, who help us in terms of funding, and in fact it's because of them we can fund an administrator, for instance. And we're supported politically. We've been supported by both Bristol mayors in recent times, for instance. So we're very much on their radar, and supported by all local churches. And we go around and talk to churches and publicise ourselves through churches and hopefully manage to recruit some more street pastors.
Our biggest challenge at the moment is recruitment. And we'd love to expand the area that we cover. We'd love to go out on a Friday night as well, but we have not got the people. There are areas of Bristol that need us desperately. Coming out with us, you need to have an open mind, open eyes and an open heart for everybody out there, because there are so many people out there that need us.
So that is it for episode 1, Compassion. I've had an amazing time out on the streets this evening with the Bristol Street Pastors. It was incredible to see their work up close and seeing how important their cause is for our city. Just a reminder, guys, every time you buy a Billy Chip, you are donating to causes such as the one that we featured this evening. So please, next time you pass one of our participating stores, please go in, please buy one for £2, give it to someone who's homeless to redeem for food and drink. And yes, you'll be supporting amazing causes such as the one we found this evening. Thank you very much.